Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about all the things that Jayden has learned, all his milestones, his napping, his eating, and so on. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. As always, if you guys like these types of videos, please give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know what you guys want to see more of, and if you guys have any video suggestions as well, then please put them down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts too. So let's get right into it. I have my notes right here as always, and we're just gonna go through it all. So Jayden definitely screams a lot more. Like, he is such a vocal little guy, but he's so shy around others. It's the funniest thing. It's not that he doesn't see people, because he sees people on his walks. He sees my mom and his auntie, which is going to be his godmother. So he sees them, but he just gets very quiet around people and gives them like the serious death stare, and that's pretty much it. So he is rolling from his back to his tummy really well. It's just like instinctive at this point. He does get frustrated that he can't do it the other way, so he definitely struggles to go from his tummy to his back. Like, it's not happening whatsoever, which kind of made me a little bit nervous at first, but pediatrician, everyone said it's totally fine. He did go back to being a good sleeper some days, and then he had like times where he would wake up to feed 1 to 2 times. I think this had to do with like the I don't know, a growth spurt or something. No idea, or maybe him learning that he rolled over. No clue, but it did happen a good amount of times where he woke up to feed 1 to 2 times during the night, and I was like, oh my god, is this happening again? I was like, I really loved the sleep. So he holds things, he holds his toys now, and he can switch from hand to hand, which is really cool, and it's really cool just watching him learn all these things. So he is pretty constipated, and I don't know if it's constipation because he doesn't seem uncomfortable. He is pooping like every 5 to 7 days, and we just think it's not normal. Ollie, it's not your toy. Mister, excuse me, come here. Come here. You're being a troublemaker. So yeah, he doesn't seem uncomfortable or anything, but it is super weird. They're just telling me as he's learning like his muscles and everything that it's just normal. I don't think it's normal. We poop every day, and I think it's normal to poop every day. I don't think it's normal to poop every 5 to 7 days, but he doesn't seem uncomfortable, so I'm not super alarmed, and just trying things to help him poop with like warm baths, you know, massages, bicycle kicks, and all that good stuff. So he is putting up his butt in the air a bit, but I don't know if he's trying to crawl, trying to army crawl, trying to just roll over the other way. Not really sure what's going on there. So he did start in the jolly jumper, the thing that kind of lets them, you know, jump up and down. He's not great at it. He's working on it, but I feel like he does need to get a little bit more, I guess, steady head strength to be able to like really know what's going on. So we only do it for like 5 minutes, to be honest, not anything crazy. So he does want to sit up. He keeps pushing his head and shoulders up, especially when we pick him up. So that's going to be happening soon. I did not buy any like sit-me-ups or other baby contraptions where like you put them in. The only thing he has is his baby Bajorn and his jolly jumper and his play mat, and that's that. I don't plan on getting a sit-me-up. I don't think it really helps them. I think it just like has them sit there. They can't even move. They can't even really use their muscles because it's doing the work for them, if that makes sense. So that's not something that I plan on doing. And he is still taking 3 to 4 naps. It really depends when he wakes up. If he has his last nap and wakes up before like 5:30, I have to give him another nap because he will just not make it till bedtime. He gets super cranky and then ends up sleeping at like 6:30. So towards the end of his 5 months, he did end up sleeping through the night, so it has gotten better. No longer do I like go to his crib and give him his pacifier. He really doesn't care much about his pacifier as much anymore. He learned how to suck his thumb. And then let me talk about feeding. So he is still feeding every 3 hours. I went through this whole big thing with a lactation consultant. We ended up switching up his bottle. I ended up breastfeeding him more. It was mentally very draining for me to pump every 3 hours. I was literally just like dying in my mind. If any of you guys are exclusively pumping or breastfeeding or formula feeding, whatever you're doing amazing, because I just think feeding in general is hard. My dog over here is making a hot mess. Ollie, why are you eating the dirt? Do you have anything better to do besides be a troublemaker? My God, this is what happens. He's worse than a child. Jayden, you're being good and this one's being a disaster. What are you gonna do? I gotta finish filming. I guess this is what I get. So the last thing I want to tell you guys is that the way I was able to latch him on a bit better was by doing this thing called rebirth. It's when you put them in the bathtub with you and you kind of experience birth together again. And water for them is super natural because they're in your placenta, they're surrounded by fluids. He was super calm in the water. You let them lay there, you hold them obviously, and then you pick them up and you place them on your chest and hopefully they find your breasts. The first time I did it, he did not find it, which I was totally fine. And then as we did it more and more, he went towards the breast. So if anyone's struggling with, you know, getting baby to latch onto the breast, try it. Look it up on YouTube. It's just called Rebirth. I watched a video and just learned how to do it. But it was definitely recommended by my lactation consultant and it worked for me. So I also changed the bottle because I learned that the bottle was terrible for breastfed babies. Even though you like put it on the internet, like what's the best bottle for breastfed babies, it says Como Tomo is a great one. But then when you look up what's the best bottle for breastfed babies by a lactation consultant, Como Tomo is a no-no. So I ended up switching to Even Flow, and I'll link it down below for you guys if you guys are interested in that. They're super cheap. I found them at Target. It was like 3 bottles for 10 bucks. So those are the ones that we're using. So the last thing I mentioned in the 4-month that we were nervous about him having torticollis. And so I had somebody come and check that out. So it was like a whole process. Just so you guys know, if you feel like your child is delayed on something, there is an intervention program. I know at least in New York it's free, I think, for the child until they're 2 years old. So like insurance, the government, whatever covers it, so you don't pay anything out of pocket. So we checked anyways because it was free. So update is that he has nothing wrong with him. Torticollis, nothing. He is a little bit tense, but it's not torticollis itself. She just said keep letting him have tummy time. Why are you making faces over there? So he does his tummy time, he's doing all that. She says you can massage a little bit, but that's it. He's doing great with his milestones, and so I'm not worried. And then last thing is his weight is 14 ounces, his height is 25 3/4 of an inch, and his head circumference is 16 1/4 inches. I hope I said that correctly. So that's that. He's overall doing really great. Again, I feel like the sleeping is going to get better in the next month. They say like during the 5 months, they're kind of solidifying their naps and everything. And hopefully during the 6 months, he's sleeping through the night fully. We hope to start feeding him solids, and we hope to also switch him into this crib for the night. So stay tuned for the 6-month baby update. And that's that for the 5-month one. Hope you guys learned something new. Hope this is relatable as well. If you're worried if your little one isn't growing, I feel like that's the hardest thing as a mom, because I feel like we always compare. And to have to say, like, I know 4 different boy mamas and they're all around the same age as Jayden. He's actually the youngest, but I keep comparing him to other moms, and it's really frustrating for me because then I feel like he's delayed, but he's really not. He's also the only one that's being breastfed compared to them formula feeding, so I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. I'm just totally new at this, learning along the way. It's a really fun experience. It's a hard, but it's such a beautiful journey as well. So, you know, just really love your child. You know best. I feel like moms have a great instinct, and you just kind of go with the flow, and that's what I've been doing. He's a happy, healthy boy, and that's all that really matters to me. Alright guys, so hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye. Say bye, Ollie. Up. 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 High five. Oh, okay. Itch. Are you done itching? High five. High five. High five. Good job. Say bye. Bye. Peekaboo! I see you. Yes, my little happy boy. Does your hand taste yummy? Okay. That's funny. You a silly boy, huh? Yes, you are.
Mommy loves you. Mommy missed you so much today, huh?
Yeah? You missed me too?
I know. Yeah, but you had a good time with Dad. Wow, that's what you did today? That's what you did? So cool.